Hi. 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 Gidget, that's my seat, baby. That's my seat. That's where I'm sitting now. Hi everybody, it's Stephanie Click, and I am back for the first episode to talk about our drum corps kids and what they're doing in weeks 2 and 3 of all days, and to tell you what we packed to send them away. So I have Gidget, my dog, is right here. And so I have a little bit of separation anxiety today, so she's gonna hang out with me while I talk to you. So what's happening in weeks 2, 3-ish? For these drum corps kids right now. For my kids, what I'm hearing is lots of drill, lots of music, lots of choreography. Also, lots of getting to know your section, lots of team bonding, who's gonna be your seat partner, just kind of figuring out stuff for the summer. So it's pretty crucial time, honestly. It's kind of when the vibe of the corps is setting in, when you're figuring out who you are and where you fit in the drum corps. So I think it's a pretty critical time is happening right now. So everybody is kind of halfway through, at least for my kids' course, kind of halfway through their all days experience right now. So I think there's a lot of habit, a lot of commonplace. Hopefully your kids feel like mine, where I think now they know what the expectation is. They know what each day is gonna bring. And so there's some confidence that comes along with that as well. We haven't heard from Avery much, just through text. He's only had one free day so far, and he had some requirements that he had to do on that day. So we didn't get to chat with him all that much, but I keep up with him about every other day, every third day, text messaging. Things are going great at Carolina Crown. Watching their media team, fantastic. Blue Devils media team, fantastic. So I'm so lucky because I just hoard all of those photos and videos. Anyway, that's not the point of this. The point is that seeing what's happening with him, I can tell as his mom, when I'm looking at photos of him, looking at videos of him, I can see he's having the time of his life. And honestly, that's okay. I don't have to hear from him every day to know that he's well. I can see that, and I'm hearing that from people that we know that are there. So, and then Blue Devils, Piper has had 2 free days now, and we've been lucky enough to be able to FaceTime with her during those free days. They've had free day laundry, so it's been it's kind of been a whole day experience, pretty much, greater part of the day experience. And so we're not really a FaceTime family. I don't know how we missed that, honestly, but we're just not a FaceTime family. But I have FaceTimed her on both of those free days because, different kids in the family, different, you just kind of get a different vibe from each of them. So since she was available to FaceTime, I took advantage of that. And so to be able to hear her telling stories about the friends she's met and kind of how things are going in block and different situations, being able to see her expressions as she's saying those things comes across a lot better than text, honestly. So I've taken advantage of that both times. I don't want to take their free days from them. I know that time is theirs and they need that to rest and relax. I also want them to hang out with their friends, the new friends that they're making. I want them, do whatever, they're gonna do. But I don't want it to be, I have to spend the whole day chatting with my mom. So I appreciate the little 20-minute block of time that I can get with that. And yeah, we're doing fantastic. Totally fantastic. It is a different all days experience than I think what I had in my head it would be, for a couple different reasons. And the main difference for me is that they're in the college dorms. I think that's great. think it is fantastic. So much better than sleeping on a floor. It just is. Like, that dorm situation to me as a parent, I think is fantastic. I just really I kind of like everything about it. Eating in the cafeteria, I think, is fantastic. I don't know. I'm a fan. I am a fan. So, Avery is obviously having more heat in the Carolinas than Piper is having in Wyoming. She actually had a snow day for this little Texas girl. She thought that was fantastic. She is in most photos and videos that I have of her. She is in a long sleeve shirt or a hoodie, sweatshirt, and leggings, Adidas pants. Avery is in a tank top or no shirt and shorts. So they are having a completely different environmental experience, but I think that their overall core experience is exactly the same. And so I'm very excited for them about that. So what I want to talk to you about in this episode in depth is what we bought for the kids to take. So Carolina Crown had a really great packing list of things that they require. Blue Devils had a really great packing list of things that they, and require is not the right word, suggest is the right word. So Blue Devils had their packing list of things that they suggest. Then there were additional things like there's a Crown Pit jersey that they all buy. And then there was for the BD guard, kind of had a little bit of a separate list of things that they need or should bring. And I think that a lot of those lists were derived, these kind of secondary lists were derived from members of the sections that were just over the years. These are things that we find helpful, and I found it extremely helpful because it kind of gave us a shopping list. And for me, list maker, I need that list. And so I really appreciated having that. BD Guard also has spirit days. I was a little overwhelmed, I will tell you, about how to fit kind of all those things into a suitcase for Piper. Not nearly as stressed for Avery. Didn't need nearly quite as much as kind of what it seemed like for Piper. But honestly, we figured it out. So this would kind of be my advice. So we're going to take like a BD spirit day, guard spirit day. So if it's your birthday and you're in the Blue Devils Guard, I think I'm telling this right. If it's your birthday and you're in the Blue Devils Guard, you pick the spirit day. I personally think that's fantastic. That's lovely. So there's a lot of birthdays this summer in that guard, but there is like there's a pink day, there's a Disney princess day, there's a, oh my gosh, I don't know, you name it, it's on there kind of day, like tie-dye day or something, I don't know. So anyway, what I encouraged Piper to do is to find, like, okay, there's a pink day and there's a Disney princess day. So you probably need to be Rapunzel because Rapunzel's pink. So you could wear that pink Rapunzel shirt on your Disney Princess Day. You could also wear it on Pink Day. So trying to find what the commonalities were of some of those days and be able to kind of do that. So, and make it all work and make it work a little bit better. But I'm going to go through the packing list with you because it was pretty fun. Hi again. So let's talk about this drum corps packing list. So sleep, obviously the most important thing to a drum corps member in the summer. They need a lot of it and they need to get it when they can. So we started with this sleeping mat. As you can see, I think it's about 4 inches thick. It inflates in about 45 seconds. It's not an air mattress. It's not that at all. It basically just gets the kids up off of the floor just a little bit, so that, you know, when you're on that cold tile or a gym floor, it just kind of is a barrier between the cold and the flat, hard surface and, you know, the top of it there. So it has that. It has a little kind of wedge kind of pillow thing. Both my kids took the pillows literally straight off their beds with them. But it does pack up, as you can see, in that little carrying case, and it actually fit in both of their suitcases. Sleeping bag, we did not skimp on the sleeping bag. We spent probably close to $100 on each sleeping bag, because you want to be comfortable at night. That rest is so important to them. So we didn't skip on a sleeping bag. Probably could get one. I mean, I'm seeing them online for like $25, $35. We spent about $80 on each one. We also got cold weather sleeping bags for both kids because, you know, some of those gyms, they're chilly at night. And so I want them to be able to zip all the way up and not be cold. But if they're in one where maybe there's no AC, they can lay on top. So I figured better safe than sorry, but we did get them great sleeping bags. And then also these fleece blankets are so soft, and that's what they have, both of them, for the bus. And so they both chose the one that they wanted to take, actually here from the house, but they're very similar to the one in that picture. Just that really, really, really soft fleece and oversized. All right, so they obviously need to take care of themselves. There is a huge debate about lotion sunscreen versus spray sunscreen, but I can tell you, because I have been with them every day of their life, that my kids are not going to put on lotion sunscreen. They're not. They're in a hurry. They're trying to get to rehearsal. They're going to spray sunscreen. They just are. I know that about them. So I bought them spray sunscreen. I also bought them sport because, you know, they're sweating. So, yeah, so bought the sport. Also bought them sunscreen for their lips. I think that's really important. You don't want your lips sunburnt. I think that's, you know, it's a pretty painful thing if you've ever done that before. I tend to do that once a year and then always remember again. So we did the lip sunscreen. Tylenol, each of them wanted them to have it in their bag. I know that there is, you know, medical and nurses and things that are with the course at all times, but I think sometimes it's just easier to pop 2 Tylenol by yourself. And then, of course, bug spray. So we got the smooth and dry so it's not sticky, not nasty. Actually bought the things that are shown in a value pack, bought it in the value pack, and then just split it, and one went with each kit. So some essentials. Avery obviously doesn't have drill, so he doesn't need a fanny pack. I think this is actually the exact fanny pack that Piper has. She took for her dot book and just notes along the way. I do like that it has the 2 pockets, probably more so for high school band. She used that same fanny pack in the fall. We tend to chalk sets at Seven Lakes, so she could put the chalk in one pocket and then her dot book in another pocket, or her phone if we're using UDB. She could put it in the other pocket, and then they didn't, you know, wasn't a chalky mess. But that's what she's using for her stuff this summer as well. Of course, you need a water jug. If you're in Crown, the brass uses a red, I don't think it's this exact jug, I think it's actually another brand. I bought Avery a gallon size jug to take with him, similar to what's in this picture. Piper actually bought one at another store that wasn't a gallon, it was a half gallon. That worked for her. They tend to have water, you know, breaks pretty regularly. And so she just felt pretty confident she could fill up. There were some Colorbird members from BD that had bought this same one and were recommending it, so that's what we got for her. And then I got this for Piper. Second thought, I probably could have gotten it for Avery as well, because I see now that they're doing yoga with the drumline, yoga with the battery in the mornings. But this is actually a picnic blanket, so it kind of has a water resistant layer on the bottom side, but I got it for her for when they stretch outside. Right now I think they're stretching in field house most days, or a gymnasium, kind of looks like from photos, but once they're on the road, you know, that morning dew is nasty to sit down and stretch in, and that stretch time is really important to her, really important to starting her day off correctly and right. And so I bought her this picnic blanket. It is huge, probably big enough for 3 additional members to sit on with her. But she has that. Folds up really nice. You can see in the photo it goes into that little roll. So super easy to carry around, doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Okay, what to wear. So Avery wanted this 5-pack of compression wear. Got that for him. He said he thought he'd probably wear it most days and then wear it, of course, on show days. So I think I got him 2 packs. Nevertheless, at whatever rate, when I asked him a weekend, is there anything that you need, anything you wish you had gotten, he said, I wish I had gotten an additional pack of that compression wear. So I actually bought him another pack, maybe that is his 2nd pack, and mailed it to him. So there's that. They wear white shirts in ensemble a lot at Crown, at least the front ensemble does. So I got him this pack of 12. I would say I'll probably, when I see him in 2 weeks, want to buy him another pack of those. You know, the quality's fine, but I mean, it is what it is. It's just sweat in all summer. But it wouldn't surprise me if he needed another pack of those. And then these socks are actually compression socks. They're made for standing on your feet all day. They have really great reviews online. Got them for both kids. This is the men's pair that is showing on this particular slide. I also got them for Piper. So, I mean, I just want them to take care of their feet when they're performing and practicing this summer. Both kids have Adidas visors. I haven't seen Avery in his. He didn't think he would wear it. He probably won't. It's fine. I sent it anyway, just to kind of keep the sun out of his face if he chooses. Piper had hers on in a photo she sent me yesterday. I know a lot of times she doesn't like to spin in a visor or hat or sunglasses or whatever, but sometimes that sun is really hot. So if you're just maybe learning dots or, you know, choreography, whatever, you're in a break and you want to throw it on and get the sun out of your face. To me, it was worth it. And, you know, it's an Adidas visor, super cute. And then these Nike Pro shorts, these are probably the splurge of our entire drum corps, whatever. Piper loves Nike Pro shorts. She dances in them a lot. She really wanted them to wear for this summer. She does a lot of Lululemon with dance. And I told her that she wasn't taking anything Lululemon on the road. So the compromise was, okay, but what about Nike Pro? They just fit her so well, and she moves so well in it. She feels really comfortable and confident in them. And so I think she did a black pair, a white pair, and a red. Black, white, red. Maybe there's a blue. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. But it was this particular short. And so I've seen her in them several times. But they are a great short. They do hold up. They do last. We put them in the dryer. We don't baby them at all. And I mean, she's had a pair, I think maybe since like 7th grade. So 5 years, 6 years. So little on the splurge there, maybe $35 a pair, but they work for her, so that's our splurge. All right, shower time. Got this shower basket. I actually ordered this. I need to order it again. I actually ordered this for both kids. They didn't come in time. So I actually sent them back thinking, because Target has the same ones, went to Target, and of course my Target was sold out. So I need to reorder these so I can take this when we're on the road or send it to them now. But I just thought it was really great because look at that, where that mesh is, you can see, all the water drains out. So you can put those full-size bottles in there. It zips up, so it's not like that plastic shower caddy that you're having to, you know, that we took like when we were in college or whatever. It has the little side pockets, front pocket for your razor. When you lift up, you can hook. It's got that like coat hanger thing. Fantastic. So I need to get these again. These towels are almost like bath sheets. They're a little bit larger than normal. Maybe not a full-size bath sheet, kind of an in-between regular towel and a bath sheet. But they are microfiber and they're fast dry. And so that was really important to me, something I'd read a lot about. You know, we want that stuff to dry out as quickly as we can, and these were the best ones that I found. Also, shower shoes, don't forget about shower shoes. Yeah, those showers all over the country are probably not as clean as we would like to hope that they are. So just throw in a pair of shower shoes. Laundry time, super fun. So this is the laundry bag I got for both kids. It actually goes on like a backpack, which I thought was really fun. It is a full size, but of course it collapses all the way down. There, in that front, you can see there's a pocket for, you know, your laundry detergent if you need that. But I did like that they could put it on their back and wear it instead of kind of dragging it around. I got for laundry detergent these sheets. They're supposed to be fantastic, 32 loads. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe it's a whole summer. I hope it's at least half of the summer. But it's True Earth. So these basically, to me, when I opened them up, they looked like dryer sheets. And so you just put them in the wash and they dissolve in cold water, and supposed to be really fantastic. So that's what we got. And then, of course, dryer sheets. I just took dryer sheets from home, obviously. Didn't order these on Amazon, just picked them up at the grocery store. And I put about half a box in a Ziploc bag, and that's sent them off. But just wanted to make sure that you know, things could be as flat as possible. You know, this laundry bag is great to hold those bottles, but nobody has room to take all those bottles for the whole summer. Bus life, a couple of things. You see in the middle that Sterilite box for a bus box is what I sent for both kids. It seems like each core kind of has a different size of what's acceptable for a bus box, so you definitely want to make sure that you read up on the particular core that your student's joining and kind of see what their recommendations are. I also got split this. It was a 4-pack of these suction hooks, split, and each kid took 2 for the bus windows just to hang stuff on. They had really great reviews as well. They held, you know, quite a bit of weight, so you probably could put a blanket, a towel, something up on there. Seemed like it would hold it. And then another suction container to put on the side of the bus window as well, and just hold all those little things that might get lost on the floor. Some nice to have stuff. We sent a flashlight with each kid, just a little small one. You know, your battery on your phone drains when you use your iPhone flashlight, so we just thought maybe that would help. I'm sure it'll go in their bus box. Also, we sent them with Ziploc bags of all sizes. So I think some gallons, some quarts, and some snack sizes, probably about 5 or 6 each of those. Just stuffed them all together, and they went in the little zipper front compartment of their suitcases, just so they have them along the way whenever they need. We also bought bungee cords and carabiner hooks. I think each kid maybe took 2 carabiner hooks and, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 bungee cords, not very many. Just to have, just in case, nice to have kind of thing. And then finally, some electronic stuff. So we sent them with extra boxes for their phones. I want them to always be able to charge at night, and I know the boxes tend to run off. And then the cords as well, so some extra cords. And then this power bank. This power bank is the one that I personally use. It has 3, you can plug in 3 USBs into this. It has I don't know what the smaller attachment things. I have one right here. What is that? I don't know what the little smaller ones are, like the Android kind of ones. I don't know what those are called, but it does have place for 2 of those. Battery life on this thing is really long. I use it when I travel, and I don't have to, I used it on a weekend. We went to a WGI regional in Atlanta. I used it on the plane to and from, and the whole time we were there, and never recharged it the whole time. It was really great. I know that there were There's also like the solar ones that you can set, like kids can set on top of their backpacks, and then they charge with the sun throughout the day. I was a little nervous to try that because I wasn't exactly sure of how quickly it would charge or how well it would hold that charge, and that wasn't something that I was willing to risk just in case. So I think that's it. I think that's the majority of what we took. All of these things are available in my Amazon store. You're welcome to shop there. Hopefully it gives you an idea of some place to start. Obviously, the kids took much more than this, but this is kind of the basics of what they took. We also told them we don't expect them to come home with anything. I want those Nike Pro shorts to come home. But other than that, on that Sunday after DCI finals, throw it away. Throw it away. I do not want 12 white shirts coming home, compression shorts, you know, your towels, all of that, put it in the trash. I don't want any of that coming home. So this is something that I feel like is going to be an investment for every summer that they participate, every summer that they march, and that's totally fine. We'll figure it out. They'll figure out what they use, what they don't use, and we'll kind of learn the ropes as we go. But this is just a start for right now for them. Not pictured here is their luggage. They both had full-size suitcases. Piper took a Vera Bradley duffel bag. Avery actually took his $1 Million Band duffel bag. So they have those with them as well as each of them having a backpack. But that's kind of it in a nutshell of what we bought. And so, yeah, I hope that's helpful to you. But like I said, it's all listed at my Amazon store. Okay, so there's the wrap up. Week kind of 2-ish, 3-ish of Drum Corps. And thanks for following along with us. Next time, I'm going on the road with the Drum Corps in 2 weeks. And I will do, I think it's 6-7 days with Crown, 9 days with Blue Devils. So I'm really excited to bring you along of what I need, because honestly, I don't have a clue right now. So I've got to figure that out over the next week. I don't know what to take as a volunteer. And so I want to be able to tell you, so when you go on the road with your student, your child, to volunteer for Drum Corps, you know a little bit what the expectation is. And so I am completely going into this blind. I honestly have no idea whatsoever. So I bet a lot of you are in the same boat. And so I'll tell you everything that I learned. Have a great day.